Tonight is my very first open mic night. I'd like to say I'm a little nervous, but I'm actually really super nervous. For 2 weeks, I've been writing and getting material and putting things together for what I want to say, the bits I want to do, and I've been really excited and excited to see how the delivery plays off and what I'm gonna do if the audience does XYZ. And this week I was getting even more excited, and then yesterday I started to get more nervous, and so like the nerves started to like level out with the excitement, and now I think the nerves have surpassed excitement, but there's still some excitement. I feel like I'm going into this really blind, kind of on purpose. I wanted to do it that way just because I didn't want to write too much and memorize too much, because I want it to be as organic as a performance as possible, because I know that's when I'm the funniest. So I feel like I need to try to recreate that as best I can, be myself and connect with the audience. That's what I want to do. That's all I ever really want to do when I perform. I have material written, I have the order I want to do it in, but how it's all going to spew forth is a bit of a mystery. That's fine. That's kind of, I think, the part that I'm the most nervous about. The fact that I don't have it like rock solid memorized. I'm also really nervous about this venue. Everyone there is a musician. They're not even there to like listen to other musicians. They're there to get up with their guitar and play. I'm really gonna have to fight for not just laughter, but for their attention. I'm really gonna have to grab them by the throat. Probably not literally. The venue where I am doing my very first open mic night is also where I got my idea for my very first book. I am an author and I wrote part of the book there. I got the idea for the book there. In fact, I have actually left that coffee house because open mic night was starting and it was too noisy. This is kind of funny irony that happened, but it's kind of like existential or something for me to do my first stand-up comedy there. That's where I started as an author, and so I'm kind of excited to start there as a comedian, maybe, hopefully.
Next person we got up is Kim, and I cannot pronounce your last name.
Can you hear me okay? I got a wheel already. We're off to a splendid start. Hi, I'm Kim. I'm not a musician, so like don't panic. Just to reassure you, if you're like, oh my god, she forgot her guitar, and I'm so sad. That's not what this is. I'm going to attempt to say some funny things, so you're welcome. Oh, thank you. I hope it's not premature. Alright, I was a musician one time, like a really long time ago. I played the violin though, because I'm kind of snobby like that. Sorry. For those of you too cool for Charlie Daniels, you're wrong. Apparently, I'm also a comedian. But I worked for Disney World, and if you think that kind of gave me a handful of colorful stories to pull out at parties and make me seem like a really interesting person, you'd be right. Just like I'm going to do right now. If I walked around to tables as the little children gobbled up their mac and cheeses, having their obligatory magical experience. And a tiny 5-year-old looks at me and very articulately and clearly asks, "Do you know Jesus?" I don't have a canned response for that. And without missing a freaking beat, her mother says, "See, honey, that's why she's mean to Cinderella. She don't know Jesus." I may not know Jesus, but I know Lucifer. It's Cinderella's cat, it's applicable. But I decided to turn to book writing, and I kid you not, I got the idea for my first book right here.
Yeah, you should whoop for that because it was pretty cool. You are part of a cathartic experience, so congratulations. People would congratulate me on writing a book, which is not an easy thing to do, I'll give them that, but they'd say, hey, you wrote a book, that's really great, and I'd say, yeah, it's okay if you don't like it though. I was like the Surgeon General of my own book. Warning, read at your own risk, may cause contempt for the writer. For those of you that don't know, and why would you? My second book is about sex, demons, and the bureaucratic inner workings of the underworld. And when you live where we live, that's problematic. 85% of my Facebook friends are really nice churchgoers. So it went really well when I would post on Facebook, hey, releasing today, Demonic Illusions, a horror romance by me. And my mom's Relief Society president would comment, that's awesome. She's like, that's so great, you wrote another book. Yeah, don't buy it though. Just no. So I go home and cry and rethink my decision to become a writer or to pursue anything in the artistic field and really question every life decision I've ever made and abandon everything I've ever known and try stand-up comedy. Here I am. Thanks, you guys. You've been really nice to let me try this, even though I don't have a guitar. Good night.
We got a few chuckles, which is better than crickets, so I'll take it. I have to rework my style and the material itself. So instead of doing like a storytelling kind of thing, I need to do more of just punchy, one-liner funny things. We did an open mic night. I didn't die. Victory. In all seriousness, though, it wasn't the greatest. I learned things, which was the point. Have a little better direction on comedy writing and the kinds of things I want to do. I wish I just got one like really big laugh, though. I really was hoping for one really solid, good laugh. I think I'm going to try open mic night one more time at the coffee house, and then I'm going to look outside that for other venues just because I know it's not my venue. I know it's not the right place. But like I said earlier, it's kind of this weird personal thing. So I officially did my first open mic night at High Point Coffee. So if I end up successful one way or another, I can credit High Point Coffee with my first book and my first comedy gig. So I'm okay with that. Next week, I am booked for a performance. It's not comedy. It's I'm the vocalist for a beauty pageant. I got to do a little preparation for that. Onward.